Y'all, Kendrick Perkins is really, really good at broadcasting. He is really, really good on TV, no lie. I have been pleasantly surprised since he stepped in front of the camera, since I watched him on FS1 Undisputed. He is really good. He's witty, he's insightful, being a former NBA player. I think he gives thoughtful answers, and he lays down facts to why he may oppose or why he may agree with an analyst. One thing I love about him, he's not afraid to have a separate opinion from anybody else on the panel. He doesn't try to lean towards the host of the show to seem like, okay, I'll be on his side right now. If he disagrees, he'll tell you no, 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 and here's why. And he'll lay out the facts, and he'll do it in he's very articulate. I never doubted that. But I mean, he has a really good personality, a really fun-loving personality, and he's really insightful. I think during his time in the league, he was looked at as this big, huge, tough guy that always just looked at me. He always just looked mean, had this scowl on his face all the time. And I think that's just his natural look because he seems to be a really nice guy. And yeah, he's really great on TV. No lie, man. I've been enjoying watching him on The Herd and FS1 Undisputed. They toss different topics at him, and he'll lay down the law, he'll lay down the facts, and he'll go down why he agrees, why he disagrees, and what he thinks will happen in the future. He boldly predicted that the Toronto Raptors will win this series in 6. He said, I said before the series started, they'll win in 6. So, man, Kendrick might be on to something, man. And that's a bold prediction to make, considering the fact that most analysts will say, you know what, they got Clay. I'm just going to go with the team that's been winning the whole time, the Golden State Warriors. He like, nah, look, I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to step on the edge. Well, it's not really on the edge because KD is not playing. Kevin Durant is not playing. That's his boy, too. But KD ain't playing. So he said, look, I picked Toronto to win the series in 6 before anybody had any sample size or any type of, I guess, a perspective of how Toronto would play against Golden State. He like, look, I didn't need that. I know what I know. I see it how I see it, and I know what I'm looking at. He thinks Kawhi Leonard, Mark Gasol, well, first of all, Pascal Siakam, Kyle Lowry, and what's my man's name from UNC, man, with the J, man? Danny Green. Danny Green, he was knocking down the jumpers all last game. He feels like there'll be enough to stop the defending champs. And we shall see, man. I picked Golden State in 6 to start the series, man. And look, I'm a guy that's not afraid to step out on the limb either, but I thought Golden State would lock it up. I thought Kevin Durant would possibly be back by now, but evidently his injury is not, is more than what he's been letting on, man. But Kendrick, man, Kendrick is great on TV. For real, man. I look forward to seeing him on more shows. I look forward to even seeing him along with Chris Broussard. I really like those two guys and what they have to contribute to basketball conversations. Yeah, man. Kendrick is really, really dope, man. He shocked the hell out of me because I just feel like he looked like one of those mean guys that just ain't got no personality at all. Like, he is nothing fun about him at all. All he's good for is looking tough and screaming. And, when he get screaming when he think he ain't fouled somebody or getting a technical. That's what I thought Kendrick really was. Like, I'm like, that's what he look like he do all the time, just be mad. But, yeah, it's the reason why, guys. He's been on several teams as a veteran leader. I think he seems to just be a natural leader. He evokes that in his personality. And he's always seemed to be, he's being himself. He seems like a natural on TV. He's not forcing it. He's not trying to use big words that he doesn't normally use. And he's just giving you pure, raw him, and it's entertaining. And I think really because I'm not the only one that is really surprised at Kendrick Perkins and really love his perspective. A lot of people like, look, keep bringing Perk back on the show. They keep saying that because he seems to be genuinely himself. And people love when you just being yourself. You talking basketball like you at the barbershop and you just giving your perspective. But at the same time, you're not just making stuff up and pulling stuff out of thin air. You're really providing some facts or empirical evidence to go with what you're saying. Shout out to Kendrick Perkins, man. I'd love to see you in the future on more shows and keep getting them checks because you're going to be able to put yourself on all these different networks. People are going to want to pay for your opinions because they're valuable, just like they do with Steven Jackson. So I wouldn't even advise him to get tied down in a contract with a certain network. Just keep being able to go here and there. Go date all these different networks. Go date them all. As long as they chopping off that bread, go get the money out there. I know you made your bread from playing, but I'm telling you, your wife wouldn't mind you bringing some more bags home all across the board. So keep yourself open and keep doing what you're doing. Kendrick Perkins, man, as if he gonna see this video anyway. But man, Kendrick Perkins is dope. Peace.